Hey everyone, just wanted to mention a quick bet that I grabbed when I saw it tonight. I think it has I think it has some good potential and could be a very profitable bet. So I saw it on my bookie. So I grabbed Sam Hughes at plus 320 against Luana Pinheiro. Just a couple of notes that I wanted to take. I did do a breakdown on this fight before, but after seeing some more footage of, rewatching the Sam Hughes versus Loma fight and doing some thinking and looking at the whole card as a whole, I really think that these odds are way off. Now, mind you, there's a shot that Luana wins, but I think getting like close to 50-50 chances, and I maybe even edge Sam Hughes a little bit, and getting plus 320, you got to look at the odds, as long as you only have to be, if the fight is 50-50 or close enough and you're getting plus 320 odds, overall, that's a pretty profitable strategy. Again, we'll see what happens, but a couple notes that I took. So, number one, I did notice that Sam Hughes has a nasty Superman punch. I saw that she utilized it against Loma in her last fight. She stood toe-to-toe with Loma, who I think is really good. She actually even won some exchanges. She's a nice, tough wrestler. She trains with Juliana Peña, the Venezuelan vixen, who's going to be fighting, arguably the GOAT, Amanda Nunes. And she just came through the fire. So if you take a look at Sam Hughes, if you look at who she actually fought, so like I said, she did lose to Loma by decision. Again, it was a pretty close fight, and she lost to Tisha because of the eye injury. She got pieced up. Mind you, Tisha is a really damn good fighter. I mean, the fighters that she loses to are either champions or future champions. I think her losing streak was when she lost to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, was Weili Zhang, and then I think it was Marina Rodriguez, who I think is a future champion. She's incredible. She does have a loss to Vanessa Demopoulos, who I haven't. I actually never got a chance to watch that fight. That's interesting because I think Vanessa Demopoulos recently fought in this UFC. I don't think she did that well. Let's take a look here. Actually, Vanessa Demopoulos. Did she? Oh yeah, she lost to JJ Aldrich. She basically got destroyed. But JJ Aldrich is a good fighter. But yeah, I think Sam Hughes has that tough, hard-nosed wrestling style. She's very physically fit. You look at the weigh-in, she looks great. So now a couple notes on Luana. Luana is a very attractive Brazilian fighter. Believe if I'm not mistaken, she's some kind of either judo champion or something. Perhaps some Muay Thai champion. I remember they were talking about it when she fought Randa Marco. So, she's definitely an interesting prospect, but she won against Randa Marcos because Randa Marcos threw an illegal upkick. She was piecing up Randa in the beginning, but I felt like Randa afterwards was starting to pick up the pace, and I think that Luana was struggling a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Now, mind you, because if you look at the rest of her record, she's run through most of the competitors like butter. So, she once people actually put up a fight, she may struggle a little bit. Mind you, I'm not saying that Sam Hughes is definitely going to win, but I definitely think it's worth grabbing her plus 320. Look at Luana's record. Her last fight, so round 1 finish, Stephanie Frausto, round 1 finish punches, Helen Harper, round 1 finish, Yasmili Araki, round 1 finish, Elaine Wheel, round 1 finish. Jessica Rodriguez, round 1 finish. Charlene D'Souza, round 1 finish. Then, one of her earlier fights, again, this is way back in 2017, so, how much do you want to look at that? It looks like it was a split decision loss. So after that, it just went on a round 1 tearing streak. You got to be careful with those fighters. Like I said, kind of like what happened with Alonzo Menifield. I think Alonzo Menifield's a much better fighter now, but in the beginning, when he was coming off those round 1 knockouts, he was just, being a giant favorite. And when someone stands up to someone who's just used to cutting through people like butter, it can be a close fight. And again, it could be like that split decision loss that she had earlier in her career. So just keep that in mind. Again, I grabbed Sam Hughes at plus 320. I see DraftKings Sportsbooks you can grab her at plus 340. Again, I think these odds are not warranted. I understand maybe if Luana was like a minus 200 favorite, but man, minus 450, that's ridiculous in my opinion. And again, I really think that Sam Hughes is a solid shot. It might be one of those close fights where she edges like a split type decision, but grabbing her at plus 340, again, you're risking a little bit to make a lot. So, that's kind of a, I think that's a smart play over the long term. Again, you may not be right in this case, but if you keep, grabbing those plays where you can get, solid underdog odds on a fight that's where the odds are misplaced, that's a long-term winning strategy. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Please like and subscribe. I'll make sure I'll be coming out with a reaction video once the fight card's done tomorrow. Thanks.